treat your peripheral neuropathy. This seminar is free, however, space is limited. Call 580-540-3357. Again, 580-540-3357.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
We know weather is unpredictable, but managing your risk shouldn't be. This is Bambi Sidwell from Sidwell Insurance.
And Brady from Sidwell Strategies. Next year's crop season is here. It's time to protect your crop and livestock exposure. Dry conditions are also driving market prices higher, above break-even levels. It's time to take action.
Call Sidwell Insurance and Sidwell Strategies at 1-800-299-2408. 1-800-299-2408 today.
Futures and option trading involves a risk of loss and may not be suitable for all investors.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Gateway, we know life can be uncertain, but no matter what, we want the best for you because we are you. We live in the same neighborhoods. Our kids go to the same schools. That's why at Gateway, we believe in providing you with the financial solutions and expertise you need to build the future you want. And by doing so, we can build a stronger community together. With locations in Helena, Cherokee, Nash, Waukita, Tonkawa, Jenks, and Oklahoma City, we are ready to help you today. Gateway, member FDIC.
Welcome to the start of the Timberlake Lady Tigers and the Medford Lady Cardinals. On Tuesday, the Tigers lost to the Cardinals, so hopefully Tigers can get this game and beat Medford. Looks like there'll be no starting lineups, but as you know, it's been the same starting lineup for the Tigers. It'll be Kayla Cotton, Hensley Thomas, Amaya Ross, Brooke Bowers, and Lily Johnson. For the Cardinals, though, it's number 12, Cadence Killian, number 23, Jada Killian, number 10, Brinkley Blanton. Blanton gives it over to Cadence. Cadence long pass out of bounds to Keller. And like normal, there'll be it's a 1-2. It's almost like a 1-2-2 that falls back into a 2-2. Be out of bounds on Bowers. Ball tipped out of bounds by Blanton. Oh, number 25, Skylar Anderson's in. Ross to Thomas. Thomas to Cotton. Cotton now to Ross. Ross tries to go baseline on Anderson. No foul called, and it was out of bounds on Ross. Tigers in the 1-2-1-1 like normal. They give it into Blanton, who gives it right back to Cadence, whose layup's no good. Rebounded by Jada Killian. Her shot's no good. Rebounded by Cotton. Gives it to Johnson now. Johnson crosses half court. Johnson decides to give it to Bowers. Bowers three! It's up, no good! Rebounded by Blanton. Blanton gives it to Jada. Jada long two. It's good. Ross inbounds it to Thomas. Thomas tries to give it right back to Ross. Tipped out of bounds by Jada Killian. Ross inbounds it to Johnson. Johnson to Cotton. Cotton layup, no good. Be Tigers basketball. Cadence went out of bounds, came back inbound and tried to grab the ball before anybody else got it, so still be Tigers. Inbound it to Cotton, foul on it, be on Keller. Ross inbounding it. Gives it to Johnson, shots up and good! Lily Johnson for 2. Ooh, they call a foul on Johnson. Oh, it looked like Cadence just face planted. Blanton bringing it up. Gives it to Keller. Now to Jada gave it to Anderson. Now that was Keller for the 3. No good. Rebounded by both of Jada's shots were no good. We call a foul now on Ross. Her first. Anderson, shots up, and it's good. 2-4, Tigers trail by 2. Johnson to Cotton. Block called now on Cadence Killian. Ross inbounding it. Ross inbounds it to Johnson. Johnson to Thomas. Thomas comes back middle, right back to Johnson. Johnson tries to go baseline. Floater, no good, walk called. Cadence tries to give it to Jada, who gives it to Thomas. Foul called now on Cadence. Be her second. Medford fans did not like that call. Neither did the Medford's coach. Looks like Kenna Killian and Cassidy Kinnison will be coming in. They come in for Cadence, and they will come in for Blanton. So now Kenna and Cassidy Killian are in the game. Shots up and good. Thomas makes her second attempt. Kenna inbounds it to Keller. Cassidy had it. Ball stolen by Johnson. Call a walk now on Ross. Johnson got threw down. Jada gives it to Cassidy. Cassidy, now to Jada. Anderson will be inbounding it. Inbounds it to Cassidy. Cassidy to Kenna. Kenna right back to Cassidy. Kenna to Jada. Now to Keller, who shoots the 3. Air balls. An air ball for Anderson. Ball just goes out of bounds with nobody touching it. So Tigers basketball. Looks like Blanton comes in for Keller now. Ross inbounds it to Bowers, who gives it to Thomas. Now to Ross. Ross to Thomas, now to Cotton. Right back to Thomas, now to Bowers. Bowers to Thomas. Thomas now to Cotton. Cotton tries, layup, no good, hard off the glass. Rebounded by Anderson, gives it to Blanton. Kenna to Cassidy. Now to Blanton. Kenna, Cassidy. Right back to Kenna, now to Blanton. Blanton right back to Kenna. Kenna three. No good. Rebounded by Blanton. And she stepped out of bounds. Ross inbounding it. Inbounds it to Johnson. Johnson to Cotton. Cotton to Thomas. Now to Bowers. Bowers layup. No good. Kenna to Cassidy. Cassidy to Kenna. Right back to Cassidy. Now to Jada. Jada gives it inside. Tries to give it inside to Anderson. Ball almost tied up. Kenna now gets it. Now Cassidy. Inside to Anderson. Anderson shot. Airballed. Be out of bounds now on Anderson after her airballed block shot. Ross inbounding it. Gives it to Johnson. Right back to Ross. Oh, they try to give it back to Johnson. Stolen by Blanton, and Johnson goes down and fouls. Already her second. 3:29 left in the first. 3-4. Tigers trail by 1. First attempt's up and good. Here's Blanton's second attempt. It's up. And it's good. It's like number 3. Addie Hammonds will come in. Hammond comes in for Blanton. Thomas tries to go sideline, be a block called on Hammond. Hammond already picks up a foul right when she enters the game. Ross to Johnson. Johnson goes right. Up the sideline. Now to Bowers. Ooh, Tigers missed. Thomas backside. Gives it to Cotton. Now to Bowers. Be a foul call now on Anderson. Since that foul will send Johnson to the line now. The new 5 foul rule. Once 5 fouls each quarter, goes automatically to double bonus. Like Johnson was bleeding. Get her taped up on the sideline. Looks like they just took a time. Somebody must have took a timeout. Well, 3-6. Tigers trail by 3. 3:12 left in the first. Come clean the floor. And now the Tigers have a cheerleader with a bloody nose. Tigers are bloody today, I guess. Finding blood all over the court right now. All right. We're back from the bloody mess. And same people in for the Tigers. And looks like same people in for the Cardinals. Sends Johnson to the line to shoot 2. First attempt is up. And it's good. Here's Johnson's second attempt. It's up. And it's good. 2 for 2 right there for Johnson. Cassidy inbounds it to Kenna. Right back to Cassidy. Now to Anderson. Anderson to Cassidy. Cassidy to Kenna. Kenna now to Hammonds. Hammond. Kenna. Hammond's 3, no good. Rebounded by Kenna. Layup, no good. Foul called. Sends Kenna to the line to shoot. Here's Kenna's first attempt. It's up. And it's good. Tigers trail by 2, 5-7. Second attempt's up and good. Tigers now trail by 3, 5-8. Cotton. To Thomas. Try to give it to Bowers. Hammonds to Cassidy. Call a block on that. Both teams have 5 fouls. They'll be shooting free throws now. The remainder of the first quarter. Fouls on Cotton. Her second. Shots up, and no good. Looks like number 35 comes in. Lohman. Lauman comes in for Anderson. Ross to Cotton. Looks like Powell will be coming in for Thomas. Jada to Cassidy. Now to Kenna. Kenna 3. Air ball. Kenna airballed that 3. Johnson dribbles up sideline. Looks like Blanton comes in for Cassidy. Hammond's passing it in. Moves it to Kenna, right back to Hammond. And to Jada. Jada now to Blanton. Now Kenna. Right back to Blanton. Give it to Lauman. Lauman shot, no good. Rebounded by Johnson. Looks like Cardinals out of their press. A three from Bowers. It's up. No good. Rebounded by Blanton. Gives it to Kenna. Inbounded to Kenna. Right back to Hammond. Now to Jada. Jada jumper. In and out. No good. They call a foul. If anything, that's a jump ball. They call that on Johnson. Her third. She's out. Thomas will be coming in for her. Shots up, and it's good. It's up, and it's good. Makes both. Blanton 2 for 2. Right there. Ball tipped out of bounds by Hammond. Tried to inbound it to Bowers. But stolen by the Cardinals. Blanton jumper up and in. Ross to Cotton. Tigers with the ball now. After the shot by Blanton. Thomas. Cotton brings it up, gives it to Ross. Ross to Bowers. Bowers gives it right back to Ross. Cotton with it now. Give it to Ross now. Kicks out to Bowers. Cotton now. Thomas 3. Air ball, that one. 1 second left now. 5 to 13, Tigers trail by 8. Hammond just holds it to wait it out. 5 to 13, Tigers trail by 8. That's the end of your first quarter action.
Since 2003, Next Era Energy Resources has partnered with Oklahoma to fuel local economic growth. Today, the company owns and operates more than 15 wind facilities in our state, including Skeleton Creek Wind, right here in Alfalfa, Garfield, and major counties. Wind energy projects provide millions in new tax revenue to our communities, creating hundreds of temporary construction jobs and good-paying full-time jobs. Next Era Energy Resources is proud to support Timberlake schools and is committed to being a good neighbor, investing in this community, and growing the local economy.
Welcome back from the break. There will be Same people in for both teams. Blanton inbounds it to Kenna. Right back to Blanton. Right back to Kenna. Blanton to Jada. All right. They call a foul now on Bowers. Blanton tried to get a shot off down by the block. They call a foul on Bowers. Should be her first. Yeah, that's Bowers' first. Blanton's first attempt is up and good. Here's her second attempt. It's up. And it's good. I believe she's 4 for 4. Or that's at least what I remember. Ball tipped out of bounds by Jada Killian. Ross inbounds it to Bowers. Bowers right back to Ross. Ross to Bowers. Bowers to Cotton, now to Thomas. Thomas Bowers. Bowers drops it into Powell. Powell to Cotton. Cotton shot, no good, rebounded by Jada. Jada gives it to Kenna. Kenna to Anderson. Anderson jumper in the middle of the lane, no good. Rebounded by Blanton. To Keller. Yeah, they call a walk now on Jada. Try to get a layup. Thomas. To Cotton. Cotton to Ross now. Ross, top of the key. To Thomas, now to Bowers over at the wing. Bowers dribbles up to the top. Gives it to Thomas. Thomas trying to set the offense up. Ross to Bowers. Bowers right back to Ross. Ross tried to go baseline. Her shot airballed. Jada just launches it. And Ross grabs it. Ross to Cotton. A 3 now from Thomas. No good foul call. That should be on Blanton. Oh, they call that on Bowers. Inbound it to Kenna. Kenna to Keller. Cassidy hits the 3. Thomas goes sideline with her left. Now to Ross. Ross to Cotton. Ooh, they missed Bowers. Thomas to Bowers. Bowers, middle of the lane jumper, no good. Be out of bounds now on Keller. Looks like Thomas comes out and Parkhurst comes in. Parkhurst gets it. Big jump ball, Tigers basketball. Bowers to Parkhurst. Parkhurst to Ross. Ross 3-ball. It's good! Amaya Ross from downtown. Now they call a foul on Ross. Be Ross's second. Pit subs in. Looks like Blanton and Keller come out, and Hammond and it will be Cadence. Shot from Hammond's up and good. Parkhurst tries to give it to Ross. Cotton to Ross. Ross now. Top of the key, now to Parkhurst. Takes the dribble, gives it to Cotton. Cotton drives in and puts it up for 2. Tigers down by 10. McKenna. Cadence shot, no good, rebounded by Parkhurst. Parkhurst to Cotton. Bowers to Cotton. Ooh, Ross's floater, no good. Cadence. Kick Cassidy, now to Kenna. Kenna inside to Cadence. Cadence jumper up, no good. Rebounded by Kenna, who puts it up for 2. Tigers now down by 12. Parkhurst to Cotton. Cotton to Parkhurst. Parkhurst to Ross. Ross right back to Parkhurst. And a turnover. 3:09 left in the second. 10-22, Tigers trail by 12. Tigers in like a 1-2-2. Cadence. Cassidy air balls. Lauman air balls. And a foul called on Cotton. Should be her third, I believe. No, they called that on Tao. That's her first. Sends Lauman to the line to shoot. 2. First is up and good. Here's the second attempt. Here's Lauman's second attempt. It's up. And no good. Rebounded by Cotton. There's a block called right there on Blanton. Looks like Blanton came in for Cadence. Ross. Layup, no good. Layup from Cassidy, no good. Hammond takes it right from Cotton, and Cotton fouls. That should be number 3. Yep, that's her third. First attempt's up and good. Powell comes in for Cotton. Here's Hannon's second attempt. It's up, and it's good. Looks like Blanton goes out, and looks like Jada Killian comes in. Try to give the pass to Powell. Over her head. Cassidy. Killian with it. To Hammond. Hammond shot. Up, no good. Rebounded by Ross. Ross to Bowers. Now to Thomas. Ross for three, it's up, no good. Goes out of bounds. Now it will be Cardinal basketball. Tigers trail by 15. 10-25. Kenna to Cassidy to Jada. Jada shot up, no good. Rebounded by Bowers. Call a foul now on Kenna. Be her first. Ross inbounds it to Bowers. Bowers right back to Ross. Ross to Bowers to Thomas. Thomas kicks it out to Bowers. And ball stolen by Jada. His jump shot's up and good. Parker's shots up and good, and one! And one right there for Cassidy Parkhurst. Sends her to the line to shoot. As Tigers trail by 15. 12-27. Foul will be on Jada, her first. Shots up, and it's good! 3-point play the old-fashioned way right there for Cassidy Parkhurst. Cassidy to Hammonds. They tried to give it to, well, they gave it to Jada. Shots no good, rebounded by Powell, but the ball gets tied up. So now it's Cardinal basketball. Should be assuming that's going to be a foul on Thomas. Shots up and good. Yeah, it's on Thomas, her first. Second attempt's up, no good. And be a lane violation on Bowers. Made her first, missed her second, here's her third. Shots up, it's good. And she makes her third. Thomas. Tries to give it to Ross, ball tipped out of bounds by Jada Killian. 21 seconds left. Bounces to Bowers. Bowers to Thomas. Thomas now to Ross. Ross layup, no good. Ball tipped out of bounds by Parkhurst. 4 seconds left. $13.29. Kenna jacks one up, no good. And that's the end of your first half action. We'll see you after the break.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals. giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These
Welcome back from the break. As you can see, I did miss my free throw, or if you could see, I was out there for the halftime show for the money shots. Made my block shot, but I missed my free throw. So I came out with $25. Looks like Tigers will have original starting 5 out there. It'll be Tigers basketball. And looks like original starting 5 for the Cardinals too.
individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce.
Just cut to commercial. The camera looks like it's freezing, but Ross with it. Now to Bowers. To Thomas now. Johnson tries to go in for a layup. No foul. Sorry. Shot no good. Foul called though. Hey Dad, the camera on here froze. The camera on here froze. And Ross inbounds it to Bowers. Bowers to Ross. Now to Johnson. Ross got it right back to Johnson. He gives it right back to Johnson's layup, no good. Jado Killian. Shot blocked by Cotton. A three from Jada, no good. Rebounded by Ross. Johnson to Bowers. Bowers right back to Johnson. Gives right back to Bowers, who shoots the three. No good off the front of the rim. And ball's tipped, and Thomas just rolled it out of bounds, basically. Thomas not able to grab onto that one. Jada to Cadence. Cadence shot, no good. Rebounded by Keller, who gets the and one. Her attempts up and good. 3-point play the old-fashioned way for Blanton. Johnson with it to Bowers. Bowers to Ross. Ross to Thomas. Thomas three. It's up and no good. Jada Killian with it. They must have charged Johnson with Ross's foul. Cadence, shots up, no good. Rebounded by Rebounded by, that's Anderson. Sorry. Anderson got the rebound, and Jada steals the pass. Keller to Cadence. Cadence shot blocked by Thomas. Give it to Cadence. Cadence gives it to Anderson. Who gives it to Blanton, whose shot's no good. Rebounded by Ross. Foul's called on Killian. Be Killian's second. And she comes out. So Killian's out, and looks like Cassidy came in. Cadence dribbling down. Blanton with it. Cassidy into Cadence. Cadence shot, no good. Rebounded by Cadence. Anderson, jump ball, be Medford. Inbound it to Anderson. Shots blocked by Cotton. Still be Cardinal basketball. They inbound it to Keller. Cadence with it. Ball stolen by the Tigers. Johnson slowly bringing it up. Gives it to Ross. Ross to Thomas. To Johnson. Johnson's dribble stolen. Blanton with it. Blanton gives it to Cassidy, who gives it to Kenna. Not to Kenna, to Cadence, whose shot's no good. Johnson. Gives it to Thomas, now to Ross. Ross tries to get a Parkhurst to be tipped out of bounds. A three from Parkhurst, no good. Johnson was open when she dropped down. The whole point of the inbound is draw them back and then put it in. And they just sneak that girl down there. Looks like they call it out of bounds on Thomas. Looks like Kenna came in for Cadence. Inside to Cassidy. Cassidy's shot, no good. Rebounded by Anderson, who puts it up for two. Ross inbounds it to Thomas, who gives it right back to Ross. Ross, now to Thomas. Thomas to Johnson. Johnson right back to Thomas. Inside to Cotton. Cotton to Johnson. To Thomas, who shoots a three. Ah, it's up and no good. Be a foul called on, looks like that'll be Cassidy on the, Killian on the shot. Parker's first attempt's up. And no good. Here's Parker's second attempt. Looks like Anderson and Blanton come out. And Hammonds and Lauman come in. Sorry. They give it a Keller shot, no good. And foul will be called on Thomas. Probably her second. Oh, looks like that's her first. Both attempts, I think, were missed. And shots up and good for Johnson. Made a few moves in there after she caught the pass from foul called on Cotton. Be her fourth. Bowers will be going in. Cassie's first attempt's up, no good. Bowers comes in for Thomas, not Cotton. Shots up, and it's good. (16:38), Tiger Trail. They give it to Cotton, who gives it to Bowers. Layup, no good. Tigers are missing easy layups right now. Kenna with it. Johnson runs up from behind and tips it out of bounds. Inbounded to Lauman, who puts it up for two. Tigers didn't even shift right there. Just stood there and let Lauman come in. Pass stolen by Keller. Shot no good. Shot blocked by Ross. Bowers comes out. Powell comes in. Lauman shots up, and it's good. Johnson. Foul should be on it's either going to be on Casty or Kenna. Oh, yep, it's on Kenna. Be her second. Team's fourth. Ross inbounds it to Johnson. Johnson right back to Ross. A three ball from Johnson. Shots up and no good. And ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Tigers basketball after Medford tipped it. Johnson to Ross. Johnson to Ross. Ross three. No, shots up. No good. Rebounded by Cassidy. Cassidy to Keller. Keller shot up and no good. Be out of bounds on Hammonds. Tigers basketball. Johnson bringing it up. That'll be Medford's 5th foul. It should be shooting. Sends Johnson to the line. Shots up and no good. Here's Johnson's second attempt. Shots up and no good. Cassidy. Shots up and no good. Rebounded by Cotton. Cotton to Johnson. 7, 6, 5 seconds. Cotton. And shot no good. And that's the end of your third quarter action. 16-42. Tigers trail. We'll see you after the break. Golly, this is hard to watch. Hard to watch. Hard to watch.
Serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Welcome back from the break. Looks like it'll be Medford basketball. Keller will pass it in. And bounds it to Blanton. Blanton to Keller. Into Cadence. Cadence shot up and in. Johnson to Ross. Ross to Johnson. Ooh, they missed Powell wide open. Johnson shots up. No good. Jada Killian shot. No good. Timeout is called after the ref got knocked over. We'll see you after the break.
Dr. John Conaway here. At Cornerstone, our heart is for hope and healing. And with our new neuropathy program, we are providing hope and healing to those who are experiencing peripheral neuropathy. We don't want you to just live with the pain, tingling, numbness, and burning in your feet and hands. We invite you to our next seminar to learn more about an alternative to drugs and surgery to treat your peripheral neuropathy. This seminar is free, however, space is limited. Call 580-540-3357. Again, 580-540-3357.
The ref stands up. Looks like it was Cassidy Killian. Oh no, looks like it was Cadence Killian. Tigers basketball. Ross to Cotton. Cotton to Johnson. Johnson to Ross. Ross to Cotton. Cotton tries to shoot it. Ball stolen Ball stolen from her by Cadence, who puts it up for two. Johnson, 3 balls up, and no good. Big jump ball, Tigers basketball. Good job right there by Powell of getting on it. Bowers comes in. Cotton comes out. Ross to Johnson. Johnson shot no good, foul called. Johnson shooting. Shots up. No good. Here's her second attempt. Shots up. No good. Bowers brings it up. Gives it to Ross. Ross, 3 balls up, no good. Rebounded by Parkers. Decides to pass it. Ball stolen by Cadence and gets an and one. And that should be Johnson's 4th. A whole new group. Looks like Miller will be coming in. Looks like Lauman comes in, Hammond comes in, Kenna comes in, and number 11, I'm assuming it's pronounced Riley, comes in. Cassidy comes in now for the shooter, Cadence, who makes her free throw. Bowers now. Good ball fake. Gives it to Johnson. 3 balls up, no good. Layup from Cannon, no good. Rebounded by Hammond. Jump ball. It'll be Medford basketball. They give it to shots up, no good for Hammond. Johnson didn't get it, and Kenna's layups, no good. Rebounded by, that was Cassidy. And be foul on Johnson. Oh, never mind. Must have been on Hammond. Diller. To Johnson. Johnson to Bowers. Bowers 3. Shots up and no good. Kenna to Hammond. Hammond gives it to Lauman. Kicks it out to Kenna. Shots up and good. Parkhurst to Johnson. And ball will go out of bounds. It'll be Medford basketball. 3:54 left in the fourth. And Medford Lady Cardinals make another one. It'll be 16:54 now. 3:30 left in the fourth. Parkhurst. Layup up and in. Cassidy Parkhurst for 2. Give it down to Lauman. Lauman shot, no good, rebounded by Bowers. Bowers to Powell, right back to Bowers. Bowers to Johnson. Johnson jumper up, no good. Give it to Riley, to Hammonds, to Lauman. Lauman shot up, no good, rebounded by Bowers. Bowers to Johnson. Johnson dribbling down the sideline, gives it to Bowers. Bowers to Parkhurst, now to Diller. Diller 3-ball. Too strong on that one. Layup up, no good for Kenna. Rebounded by Lauman, shot up, no good. Jump ball, Tigers basketball. Looks like 4 more come in for Medford. It's going to be number 44, Callum Bling, number 0, Helt, number 20, Callum Blinger, number 5, Lexi Riley. That's all. Cotton back in, 3-ball, no good. Airballed it. Shot up and in for Parkhurst. Shot was up and in for Cassidy Parkhurst right there. Three from Kylie Riley is good. Diller. Parkhurst. Parkhurst to Powell. Powell shot no good. Foul called. Since Powell to the line to shoot. 54 seconds left in the fourth. Tigers trail by 37. She makes her first. Fouls on number 20, Lillian Kriblinger. Helt to Kylie. Right back to Helt. Helt 3, no good. Cotton drives. And looks like it was out of bounds on the Tigers. Helt. Klablinger. And that'll be the end of your game. 21-57. Tigers lose by 36. We'll see you after the break.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
We know weather is unpredictable, but managing your risk shouldn't be. This is Bambi Sidwell from Sidwell Insurance.
And Brady from Sidwell Strategies. Next year's crop season is here. It's time to protect your crop and livestock exposure. Dry conditions are also driving market prices higher, above break-even levels. It's time to take action.
Call Sidwell Insurance and Sidwell Strategies at 1-800-299-2408. 1-800-299-2408 today.
Futures and option trading involves a risk of loss and may not be suitable for all investors.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Gateway, we know life can be uncertain, but no matter what, we want the best for you because we are you. We live in the same neighborhoods. Our kids go to the same schools. That's why at Gateway, we believe in providing you with the financial solutions and expertise you need to build the future you want. And by doing so, we can build a stronger community together with locations in Helena, Cherokee, Nash, Wauketa, Tonkawa, Jenks, and Oklahoma City.